welcome Jerry to the stream. I've just realised I haven't actually set up my... It's been forever since I've last streamed. I don't know why it's been so long. But let me just set these up properly. And that is not doing it properly. Oh dear. I need to have my chat and my OBS both viewable at the same time. That's not my OBS. Why is my OBS... Oh, I swear my computer is just having a fit at me at the minute. I'm going to turn on the turbo just in case as well. Right, okay, let's sort this out. Live chat there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we are ready to start hunting for Galarian Slowbro. I have already started hunting. Yeah, I have already started hunting. So, as you can see, if I show my box off, I've already got like 2.5 boxes with... Oh! No, okay, yeah. And in the first box, I have like a load of competitively ready. So if anyone wants one, they're more than welcome to get one. I've also got a couple of like... so I've got 4 hidden ability Sobbles to go. If anyone wants them, so I was just trying to get a female. And I've got loads of Charmanders as well, so if anyone wants any of these, please let me know and we can set up a trade. And yeah, we'll have some fun. And randomly, I just click on a perfect Slowpoke. That's ridiculous. Now we're going to try and get shiny Slowpoke in today's stream. We're going to go for about 2 hours, so hopefully we'll actually see something of decency in that. So hopefully we'll be something to see a shiny Slowpoke or something, because I really want to evolve my Slowpoke as soon as possible when it comes to going into the Isle of Armor on... I don't actually know, like, I'm hearing from so many different places the time that it's going to be released, and I don't actually know what to think anymore. That is just a normal Galarian Slowpoke. Yeah, I don't even know what time the Isle of Armor is going to be released. And as does no one, I don't think. I think we've got predictions on when Home's going down, but even then, like, I don't know. I don't actually know. Because it could be, well, people are saying it can't be locally, but it kind of could be locally, realistically. It could just be, or like, if it's put on the different platforms, I suppose, like, so, Japanese consoles will get at midnight in their time zone, then European, blah, 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 all that. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. That's not a shiny. It is not shiny. It's a lovely Slowpoke, but it's not the Slowpoke we are after. But yeah, this is the one Pokemon I've kind of... Well, one of the shinies that I've really wanted lately. And then I want to get shinies of all 3 of the hidden ability starters as well. And I've got them all ready to go. So if we do get a Slowpoke really early in this stream, I will be moving on and I'll be changing that up and doing it. So I don't know which one I'll go for. Potentially go for Scorbunny, although I have had a Chinese Scorbunny, and I might get a bit annoyed because it took me forever to find it and I accidentally released it. So yeah, that's something that could end up being a pain in the butt. Could be a pain in the butt. But we are going to try and find some shinies, or a shiny today. My shiny luck lately has not been amazing. It's actually been pretty poor. I don't think I've seen a shiny in a good month or 2. But before that I had like at least a shiny a day. So I don't know how that's kind of changed, but because I'm now hunting for them again. But, you know, we'll just have some fun. We will just enjoy ourselves, and we're going to let the egg hatch and see if it's a shiny boy. It's not a shiny boy. It could be a shiny girl, but it's not a shiny girl either, because, you know, it's not a different colour. Also, if you notice that my controller is being a bit weird, I have got drift on one of them, so yeah, it's a pain in the backside. I'm just not enjoying the drifting, and I'm trying to get hold of new Joy-Cons, but nowhere is selling them, at least for a reasonable price. Like, they're normally about £60–70, which I can justify paying that much for one, or a pair, sorry. But then there's places, like the only places I found that are actually selling them are going about 130, 140 pounds, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's like double the cost what they would be. And they're sold out everywhere that we just have like the standard controllers. So I'm a little bit peeved. Just a slight bit peeved. I can't get hold of them, so I should have to deal with the fact that I have these controllers instead. I do wonder if... Actually, no, that's a stupid idea. That is a stupid idea. That is... I actually think I prefer Galarian Slowpoke's shiny form to its normal form. Even though I do love the pink. I think its shiny form just looks really nice, really crisp. Yeah, that's what I think. And imagine if its tongue was like yellow. That would be off-putting. That would be very off-putting. Because of all the berries it eats in the Isle of Armor. Who knows what we're going to see in the Isle of Armor. No! Oh my goodness. So that is 6 out of probably about 700. I'm going to require... Oh! Okay, we've got another egg coming out. That was really quick. I think like the timings are really wickedly off. I'm just going to turn over my phone just to get distracted by it. Keeps them going off. People are sending random messages trying to find out where they can go out and where they can't go out. No. Yeah, sure about. I'm gonna have to go and get my drink. I realised I put it in the freezer to cool off because it's been absolutely boiling here today. Like I was looking at my face before I started the stream, and my gosh, I looked like a glazed donut. Literally, I looked like I was covered in glaze. It's not a very good look. But yeah, just because it's been so hot today, I'm actually going to turn my light on because it's got really dark all of a sudden. So yeah, I was glazy. I'm probably still a little bit glazy because I just basically just chucked water over my face. I don't think I did the counter there, so I'm going to just go up to 8 just in case it didn't. Alright, we've got another egg. I think my hay fever's also playing out because I feel like the phlegminess in my throat, which I know you guys don't need to know, but it's just in case any of you notice that. I'm sniffing or like, not on, but if I'm like swallowing weirdly, that is why, because I'm strange wolf. Okay, right, there we go. Also, we have been growing lately, like, I know it's not really much, but the last week, I think we've gained like 15 subs, which for me, on this channel is absolutely incredible because I have, like, literally, the channel was dead about 3 months ago. The channel was well, it wasn't dead. I was still getting like some views on like some of the old competitive guides and kind of some of the old Spyro stuff. But other than that, it wasn't really. If I put something new out, I was getting next to no views on it, if not no views. Which, you know, was kind of it was kind of difficult to come back. But at the same time, we're now growing again, and I'm getting like so much support from people. So many people are coming out. So many people are joining. We've got some fun. Well, no, we pulled the Suffolk Stuntakes. Why am I doing? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Pulled the Suffolk Stuntakes out of retirement and have given them a nice little rebrand into the Norfolk Mead Arenas. As soon as I said that, I thought, yes, I love that name. I absolutely love the Norfolk Mead Arenas. They are going to be beastly. I don't know what. We have got a Little Cup coming up, which there'll be more information on that in the upcoming weeks. But yeah, we have got the Little Cup stuff coming quite soon. I need to shave my beard completely off again. Like, it was growing through really nicely, and now all of a sudden it's just gone really patchy again. Like, maybe it's stress. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. Maybe it's Maybelline. Oh, it's a Slowpoke. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be anything else. But here we go. And I am using the pseudo method here as well, so realistically we should not be taking too long to get these. Like 1 in 512. That's what I would anticipate. 1 in 512. And another one. So we've got our 12th egg. Is our 12th egg going to be a shiny Slowpoke? Literally, if I get this like the 400, I am going to be so happy. Although technically, do you mind? Bird. So yeah, I suppose I technically have already hatched like 200-ish eggs, maybe a bit more than that. Actually, no, probably 200 sounds about right. 200 sounds about right from what I've already done. Just kind of like when I've been chilling at night. And yeah, we'll do hopefully. Well, I imagine we'll do at least 120 today. At least 120. Possibly go to 150. I know I will at some point have to go down and put my sweet potato fries on because I'm so excited for my dinner. I am mad excited for my dinner. It is just going to be so good. I've got pork and apple burgers, but I'm not having any like rolls or anything. No, I didn't want to talk to you. Pork and apple burgers with sweet potato fries and then the salad on the side. So I'm quite excited and yeah, I haven't had pork and apple burgers. Berbers? I haven't had Berbers in ages. I haven't had pork and apple burgers in absolutely donkey's years. So, yeah, that is something I'm really, really excited for. I would ask what... I've got the hiccups. It wouldn't be a midnight video or stream without the hiccups. Literally, I don't know why I've been getting them again. I went for a phase where I didn't have hiccups for like, I don't know, 6 months, and now all of a sudden again, they've just come back. I don't know why, and it is so annoying. Yes, and also as well, if we can hit like 600 subs before the end of the month, which I think is definitely possible. We only need like 20 more. I think it's 21 subs to get to 600, which would be absolutely fantastic. It would be, oh my god, amazing. As in, I would scream, oh my god, at the top of my lungs if we got to 600. And you can hold me to that. I will put out a video screaming at the top of my lungs, saying, oh my god, if we get to 600 subs by the end of the month. And the rate that we're growing, actually, I don't think that's something that I can say is not going to happen. Because, like, we've got 15, basically 15 in the last week. Which is absolutely wild. If we could have, like, another week like that, that'd be incredible. Like, I was talking to someone, I think it might have been my partner. I was talking to him the other day, saying about how I kind of got stuck. And this is like, actually, no, it's like 2 weeks ago. I kind of got stuck in a position where I had just not, I wasn't gaining subs essentially. I wasn't gaining anything. I was gaining views, but I wasn't gaining any subs. And now all of a sudden, like, my subs have just jumped since having that conversation. It's really weird that it just happened after that. And yeah, I'm really happy at the minute. I'm really, really freaking happy. Just because, yeah, we got really stuck at one point. But now we're doing good. I think we've got quite a lot of good content coming out on the channel as well. I've got a good amount of, like, not necessarily series, but I've got a lot of stuff coming out. I've got Leaf Green Nuzlocke, which people seem to be loving. Is it going to be shiny? No, it's not going to be shiny. Competitive guides, although there might be a small break in them. They might have, well, on Wednesday there aren't going to be any videos because it's just going to be the stream for the new game for the Isle of Armor. But if... I can't even think what I was going to say. But yeah, and then I've got competitive guides going out Thursday and Friday, and then I'm kind of out until I can start doing them for the new lot of Pokemon, and I assume they're not going to be out literally straight away. I imagine like within a couple of days it should be updated, so like Showdown, where I do it all, should be updated, should have the information on there, allowing for me to actually sort out the teams. and well, the guides, and it's potentially looking like we're going to have over 100 guides. Again, which, you know, I'm not going to spam this time. I'm not doing 8 guides at a time. No, 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 no way. I just remembered I need to download my mystery gift because that doesn't. That's only thingy till tomorrow, and I definitely want 100 large candies. I most definitely want 100 large candies. There we go. So that's a Slowpoke. That wasn't. I feel like I didn't press the button. I don't know if I did. Why am I in here? I need to go in mystery gift because I need to get via the internet. I really love this music, but I can imagine it getting very, very irritating very fast. Very, very irritating very fast. So this should be the Meowth? Is it the Meowth? Or is this just the other stuff? No, this is the Meowth. So we've got Galarian Meowth. I don't know why we got Galarian Meowth. Like, it's just one of those weird things that we've been given. I got a Meowth. And I want the item set. That's the one that I actually want. I think this doesn't have battle points or anything in it, does it? I really need battle points. I need so many more battle points. I need like ability capsules and stuff, and 50 big nuggets! Oh my god, I didn't even realise that was that much. I've already got so much cash. I've got like 6 million cash on me at the minute. So if some ruddy boy comes up to me and tries stealing my money, I am all but doomed because you punch me. I'm gonna drop a few $1,000 pounds. I'm British. Pounds. I'm also gonna see what he has sale today. I also have like so many watts as well. Oh, flamethrower. I'll take 2 of them. I like rounding things up to 10, except when it's not really anything that's worthwhile. And quick balls. Don't need to worry about quick balls. I know that this is a shiny hunt stream, and I just got distracted, but, you know, we're back on it now. We're back on it! No! No! You watch, at some point, there's gonna be a shiny, and I'm just gonna completely miss it. I'm just gonna shout no at it. Words are difficult! And being dramatic is easier. Being dramatic is definitely easier than making words come out of my mouth in, you know, the correct way. Oh, I just heard something outside. It's really cloudy today, and it's really like. I went to the shop, did my weekly shop, which I got a basket full of shopping. I didn't have enough room, so I had to give up getting a couple of bits, which I realised is a mistake. So yeah. Yeah, and like I came out of the shop, and my goodness, it was just like a wave of heat hit my body. Hello, Patrick. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, just talking about how hot it is in the UK at the minute. I just got hit. Well, I came out of the shop at like midday and got hit by this just power. Not power. Hit by this just massive wave of heat, and it just was not pleasant. It's just been so muggy today, and just sat down. Like you just sit down and you just start sweating because it's just so hot and it's just disgusting. And you guys probably don't want to know about this, but oh, right. What are you most excited for in the DLC? So I don't know how many people are around at the minute, but what are people excited for in the DLC? I am really excited for new Galarian forms, for example. I really want to see. Well, I know we're only going to get like 5, if that. I wouldn't be shocked if we get like Galarian Slowbro and maybe like 2 other ones, like 2 other evolution lines, if that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, because honestly, like I doubt we're going to have many new Pokemon. I think what we had confirmed basically are Kubfu and Orishu, is it? I can't remember what it is, but and then have we had anything else new confirmed, like new Pokemon? Like, I don't know if this is going to be Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon all over again, where it was like, oh, we could get more Alolan forms, and then it just turns out that we didn't get a single new Alolan form, and we just got Poipole, Naganadel, Blacephalon, and Stakataka, which I think might have all been revealed before the game came out, so it wasn't really a case of having, you know, new Pokemon as such. It was just a load of new Ultra Beasts, with Poipole being like, well, actually them being incredibly limited. Not that Ultra Beasts weren't already limited anyways, but you know, being able to only get one Poipole, and that's at the very end of the game. So if you want to get another one, you have to replay through the entirety and then transfer it. Could be a bit of a pain. Could be a bit of a pain. So I got very sidetracked. So what I'm basically saying is, I would really love to see more Galarian forms. I would love to see a good, like, you know, a good 5, at least 10 Galarian form Pokemon. I'm not expecting anything, but I would love to see that. I'm also, like, interested what the actual story aspect is going to be on there. I don't feel there's going to be too much story. I feel it's going to be more of a, okay, now you go off and choose one of these towers to evolve your Pokemon, and that's basically it. That's what I'm kind of worried is going to be. And then it's just going to be, yeah, you've done this tower now, you've completed this, which I would love there to be some form of evil team that's relevant to the DLC. Maybe they're researching the Galarian birds or something, and we get some little foreshadows and stuff from that. Possibly even, like, I don't know, Team Rainbow Rocket coming back, because the way that it was finished off, it sounded like Giovanni would be back, and obviously the Galarian birds are from Generation 1, so maybe, sorry, not the Galarian birds, the Kanto birds, which are now have Galarian forms, are from Generation 1, so it could be possible that we might be seeing Giovanni and Rainbow Rocket, but the likelihood of that is a little bit, you know, unlikely. Like, I really doubt we're going to see that. I think that it was just one of those ones that are like, oh, we might continue on, and then they released Let's Go, and that was kind of meant to be the link to, like, the new kind of different universe of Pokemon where the catching's different or something. I don't know, maybe not. I have no idea. But I would be really excited to see an actual story there, so a little bit of background story, explanation. I really hope they do something with the Galarian birds. Obviously, we've seen them fighting in the trailer, so I really hope there is a little bit more than that, than there just being like a 2-second showdown with them all. I hope there's something like, I don't know, I don't even know what I want there to be, but I just want story. I just want some story. I love story. Love a good little bit of story. I feel like Sword and Shield, like, actually, like, a lot of people really are critical of Sword and Shield that it didn't have much story. I think it actually did. I think it did have quite a bit of story in there. But I think you had to kind of look for it. So, like, I've got a theory as well that Toxtricity was the one that caused the Darkest Day, and was the one that caused kind of all the dark clouds and everything. And if you look in, I can't think what it's called. I can never remember the cities nowadays. Like, I can remember up to like Gen 4, and then Gen 5 it gets a little bit foggy. Oh my god. Gen 6 I can't remember hardly any of them. I remember Geohenge, Kuraway. Is Coumarine one? Is Kuraway even one? I don't know. That's how bad it is. And yeah, I just can't remember the cities anymore, but Turfield, or Tuffield, whichever one it is, that's where kind of that pigment is in the hiccups. The pigment is, or the kind of burnt into the hill, and that is definitely a Toxtricity, probably a Gigantamax form of Toxtricity. And I imagine in the early game they were probably planning on doing something with G-Max Toxtricity. I really wish that they would kind of bring back like little stories for event Pokemon. So you have, for like Darkrai with the membership card, I think it was a membership card. You kind of had that little bit of extra kind of story to it. Like, it wasn't much, but it was just nice. And same with like Oak's Letter. Can't remember Gen 3. I didn't get any of the items in Gen 3, so I don't know. Gen 5. think it was when they just started giving you the Pokemon, which was a little bit, I don't know, a little bit sad, a little bit disappointing. Maybe not. But yeah, we're just gonna, I don't know. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to get my hands on like Genesect, and maybe they'll do another like Marshadow and Zero Aura kind of release, because I could do with both of them, if I'm honest. I haven't actually got any of them. I've got things like Jirachi, I've got Celebi, I've got Moo, I've got Mew, I've got Mewtwo. I've got lots of different Pokemon. I've actually got a ton of Pokemon in my Pokemon bank. I'm just missing like 5 different, well not 5, I'm missing like 5 Mythicals. One being Manaphy, and you know, actually getting hold of a Pokemon Ranger game is going to be so difficult. And that's like the only way you get Manaphy, I think, other than like obviously spoofing it, but yeah, don't want to do that. And then I think I do need Darkrai still again. Hopefully they're going to bring in, well, it would be really nice if on Wednesday they brought in compatibility of Pokemon Go as well, but I think they probably would have announced this by now with a trailer potentially. Potentially, I don't know. Who knows now? Who knows nowadays? You could just have things randomly drop. Like the hidden ability starters, I did not expect them to drop when they did. They dropped like, did they drop the day of the trailer? I think they dropped the day of the trailer, and it was just like, for me, that was just such a weird time for them to drop. Yeah, I felt like they were going to drop during like the DLC, so like they might be available as max raid Pokemon whilst you're in the Isle of Armor, for example. I don't know. That was kind of, yeah. I wonder if we're going to have like, I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about a Dynamax Ball as well, which is interesting, to say the least. I'm not sure what I think. I'm not sure what I think just now. But I guess we will see when it all comes out. I feel like I should put some music on in the background. I feel like we should have some kind of, I don't know, some non-copyright sounds. So let me do that in just a second. So I'll just load up, and hopefully this doesn't actually start causing my computer to go wild. Okay, I'm not. For some reason I thought I had an egg coming. Now, I'm currently off screen, so if that's a shiny, I am not going to be able to see it just yet. Okay, it sounds like it wasn't a shiny, so we'll do top 50 best NCS sounds, because why the heck not? I'm also just going to close off my Discord quickly, because yeah, right, let's make sure this is a little bit quieter. And I'm going to turn, where's the volume here? Okay, there we go. Right, there we go. So we'll have some music on in the background now instead of the same music over and over again. I thought that'd be quite nice to do. I really like this song. I like Faded. I like Faded, and because it's NCS sounds, we can have it on here. Now I'll have to adapt it when I finish the stream, but for now, because I'm talking about it, it should be fine. Should be fine. Now hopefully it's not too loud. It actually looks kind of loud. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's even here so they can hear it. We can turn it down just a smidge. Just a smidge. Nope, that is not a shiny Slowpoke. Now, it's really weird, like, not hearing the egg hatch sound. But, you know, that's fine. I can deal with that. I'd rather have the different music on the background. Back when I used to stream and do my shiny hunting back in the old days, like a couple of years ago, when, you know, I was doing my Bulbasaur hunt. I think it was a Bulbasaur hunt. Ironically, I now have a shiny Bulbasaur that I got from Let's Go. But yeah, I think we'll have some music on. We'll have this music on in the background. I did used to do the Pokemon music, but then it got copyright claimed and all that. And I just can't bother to deal with any of that stuff, so we'll just have the non-copyrighted sound in the background, and it'll probably still be claimed. I don't know why, like, probably just will. I've also been having, I've been having really bad jaw pain, but it's not in this jaw. And for some reason today, I've been having like little twinges in my jaw, which just isn't too pleasant. At least keep an eye, well, I say at least keep an eye on time. In an hour's time, I need to, oh, I actually managed to hear that one that time. About yeah, about an hour's time, I need to actually go and have a look at my, what's it called? Not a look, I need to go turn on my sweet potato fries because they take quite a while to cook. I'm really excited. I put loads of chili powder on. I'm loving the hot stuff at the minute. Loving hot food, tasty food. Hot food is tasty food. I would kill for a Chinese, but I'm trying to diet again, trying to lose some weight because, you know, that's what's needed to happen at the minute. But yeah, it's just fun. Yeah, no, I'm so excited for my pork and apple burgers. Especially because they're homemade as well. I'm just like, oh. And I probably didn't put enough. I know before I made them, and they basically just didn't come out. I think, actually, no, I made pork and apple meatballs last time, and they just didn't come out appley at all. Like, I might as well just not put apple in them. But this time I put a fair amount of apple in, so hopefully. And that wasn't a reference to the Pokemon, by the way. That was just apple in my pork. If someone's just joined this, they're probably going to be thinking, what the hell are you going on about Midnight? And the answer is, I have no damn clue. Another hatch. 35 eggs. Well, we've already done 35 eggs. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But we haven't had a shiny yet. I've done like 280 now, or something like that. It's so many eggs to hatch. So many eggs. I really want a Galarian Slowpoke. I really want a shiny Galarian Ghostpoke. Yeah, okay. Can't talk at all. Galarian Slowpoke, I want a shiny version. I would love two, just so I can have one for right now and then one for evolving in the Isle of Armor. Although the one that I have now would evolve in the Isle of Armor if I only have one anyway, so I need to get this egg. No. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. I'm excited. I think I've had this song in like some of my videos. I think so. Was this what I had? No, this wasn't what I had in my update video. I can't even remember what I had in my update video. I think I had maybe Disfigure? Was it Disfigure? I have no clue. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember anything nowadays. I'm getting old. I'm 24. Like, that's old. I'm close to 25 and I was 24 as well. That's shocking. I'm almost closer to 30 than I am to 20, which is a scary thought because I've done nothing with my life. Well, no, I've actually done quite a bit. I'm actually content with my life, so good. Jolly good show, old chap. I don't even know what's going on. I need more sleep. I have not slept well at all these last couple of days. It's been too hot. Like last night, my fan was on the entire night, but it was still way too hot for me to be able to sleep, which is just, you know, not right. It's not right. I don't know how. I wouldn't be able to cope in a hot climate. I would not be able to cope in a hot climate. No way, one bit. Yeah. So I received an egg from a nursery worker. She can give me that egg. I'm gonna place that in my party. Put Slowpoke in the box. Yeah, I've ran out of things to talk about. Probably haven't. I've probably got a ton of things to talk about. My phone. I turned my phone over. and they just things keep on going on. Like just notification upon notification upon notification. It is wild, absolutely friggin' wild. Yeah, I should create a SoundCloud where I just do voiceovers of, you know, music without lyrics, because you know that would be amazing, absolutely amazing. Wow, he's amazing. We can download all his stuff and give him lots of money. Yay! If someone's watching, please do subscribe. I really want my what's it called to go off. I want my subscriber notifications to go off because it hasn't gone off in so long. It did go off. Well, I think in my last stream it went off, but it wasn't actually loaded up onto this slide. But now it is loaded up onto this slide, so we can have it. We can have it and have it good. What am I saying? Well, I've got sidetracked. Very sidetracked. Right, okay, I don't even know what's going on there. Like, I was just going in circles, but it was not in time with the circles that I was creating, so I don't know what kind of happened there. I just pressed the button, didn't I? I swear we were on 39. We were. Why didn't the button press? There we go. Technology. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do this at all without technology, so, like, I can't really moan about it. Oh, he needs cough. I need cough. That's not going to sound good. Oh, I'm going to go down. Oh, that was pleasant. That was a lovely. If that was the shiny, my God, would that have been? Oh, please show me the Galarian Slowpoke that is a shiny. Please, give me the shine. The sunshine. Are shine sprites in Super Mario Sunshine made from Galarian Slowpokes? Shiny Galarian Slowpokes. Is that why they call shine sprites? Yeah. Yeah. Shine, SP, Slowpoke. Right. Yeah, that's what it is. That is the reality of Slowpokes. Galarian Slowpokes, when they are shiny, they are shipped off to Delfino Plaza, where they are turned into shine sprites by those naughty raccoons, and God knows. God knows. Oh, I'm tired. Sleepy. Oh my goodness. Today feels like it has, like, I felt like I have done loads today. I've done a ton of work. I still got to do a load of work tomorrow, like a load of email sending and stuff like that, which is kind of annoying. What nature am I reading? So I've actually just decided to go for modest. So I was going to go for quiet, so plus special attack minus speed, but I decided to go for modest because that was, I think I've got a Chinese Galarian Slowpoke which I got traded over to me, and I only have modest natures that I can breed with it. So yeah, I mean I could have tried to find a quiet, but yeah, I'll just go for the modest. If you want a modest Slowpoke, or if you want a competitive, I think it's a Sobble, competitive sniper, timid Sobble, or a solar power modest Charmander, all of those are options. And I've probably got, like, actually no, I took them out the other day. I had a ton of, like, perfectly bred Pokemon that I just haven't bothered to raise up. So yeah, I've got like 5 boxes worth of Pokemon in my Pokemon box that are just Pokemon that are perfectly bred, but I just don't know what to do with them. Because at the minute I've got like 10 boxes worth of just competitive Pokemon. And that's not even an exaggeration. Actually, no, it might be a slight exaggeration. 6 over adamant. I thought it was going to be physical. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm basing on the fact that it has the what's it called? It has the kind of bazooka thing on its, or not bazooka, but it has like the shell gun thing on its arm. That's kind of why I'm basing. That's probably going to be special. But I have got one that I could. I'll do whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what to do at the minute. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, without knowing what Slowbro is going to be like, I guess we don't know. But you know, only 2 more days until we find out. Only 2 more days until we find out. Why did I? No, didn't mean to do that. Oh my goodness. I really want the shiny Slowpoke. And I'm really excited to start using normal Slowpoke again as well, because that is one of my favourite Pokemon to use using battling. I'm so grateful as well, because I've got like 30 Pokemon that I need to transfer after we get the update on Pokemon Home, because there's just a load of Pokemon that are just sitting in my box, competitive ready, but because they're not in the Pokedex, they just can't come over yet. Which is so frustrating. It's so sad. Oh, I messed that up. I wasn't concentrating. I was thinking about, I don't know what else. Right, get off the mystery gift. And we're going to swap the eggs. But yeah, if you want to look at the amount of competitive Pokemon I have, so all of this box, this one, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and a bit. So I've got too many, and these are all ones that are basically ready. I just need to EV train them, essentially. So yeah, like, and these ones need training to evolve, and then these ones are ones that I can potentially deal with, like my Mawile can be sorted out. But yeah, and then I've got some 6 perfect IV Slowpoke, which is quite nice. Yeah, we'll see kind of what happens. I've got too many competitive Pokemon. I spent way too much time just like training them up and sorting them. Literally, I must have spent about 150 hours just breeding them. Actually, no, probably about 100. I don't know how many hours I'm on now. Oh no! Right, let's go into the box, and I'll probably forget about it. And you watch, that one will be the shiny. That one will be the shiny one. Yeah, it is a grind. It can be a grind, but luckily I've got a perfect Ditto that I can just do the breeding with. Makes it so much easier, and I've got basically I've got almost perfect Dittos for all of the kind of common natures like Adamant, Jolly, Bold, Impish, all of that lot. So it's all sorted for that. But hunting is fun as well. Like, it depends what you decide to go for. Am I excited for Little Cup? I am mad excited for the Little Cup. I have not played Little Cup ever, so I'm not expecting to, you know, win or anything. But I've got a couple of Pokemon that I'm very much interested in giving them a go. I can't. Well, I'm not going to tell you because you're also a coach, so you know I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to go for because you must cite me, and you can choose the order as well to make sure I go after you. But yeah, never played Little Cup. I have played competitive quite a bit, but yeah, never played Little Cup. Got an itchy nose. But it'll be really exciting. It will be really exciting. I'd love to do a quirky set. Like, I don't know if a rain team's even possible with Little Cup. It probably is. Realistically, it is. But that would be something that is interesting me. There's a certain form of team that is interesting me at the minute, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because, you know, obviously that would create. I don't know. I was about to just move the counter up one as well. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. This is what you come here for. This is why you join my streams, because I have no idea what I'm doing. But yeah, super excited for the Little Cup. And it's like at the perfect time as well, because I actually have time to do stuff now and to create for the channel, which is really quite nice. And then hopefully next year as well, I'll have plenty of time, because realistically I'm not going to have too much work to do, because it's basically all sorted, which is nice. It is crazy how many eggs I've already hatched. I've already hatched 50 eggs in 45 minutes, and we haven't seen a shiny yet, which is very sad. Very sad and very upsetting. DLC is going to be interesting. See, definitely, there's going to be a lot of new interesting Pokemon added to that, added to the format. I think this was the one that I put in my video. Yes, it was. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we can add to it, because that'll definitely change my strategy. I'm just trying to think who have we got. We've got things like Shinx. Now, I don't know if Shinx is very good. It sounds like we've got a lot of the fossil Pokemon, so potentially that would be really nice. Who else have we seen? We've got Cypher. Now, Cypher could be really cool. We have the Nidorans. They're probably not going to be too much use because their stats are pretty poor. There's suggestions that we're going to have Salamence. There's possibility of Bagons. And then Dragonite as well. There's suggestions that that's going to be there. So maybe even Dratini. Dragon Dance Dratini, maybe? It would be very interesting. Be very interesting. I think I'm just going to draft, you know, Magikarp, Feebas, Weedle. Yeah, those are the only three I'm going to draft. That's all I need to be able to sweep teams. That's all I need to be able to sweep. The triad, the god triad of Magikarp, Feebas, and Weedle. Maybe Rattata there for a Fear Rattata. Can't even remember what Fear Rattata is. It's Focus Sash, Endeavour, Quick Attack. Yeah. I think, yeah, it's just... But then if you have a Pokemon that has any priority, it just goes down the next turn anyway, so... Unless it's like a Quick Claw on it, and then it activates every time, but that's not going to happen. What Pokemon are we most excited to see in the DLC? Any specific Pokemon that we are hoping that make a nice comeback? Or any Pokemon we're hoping to see like Gigantamax forms of? Like, there's been a leak of potentially Gigantamax Phalanx, which actually looks really awesome if it's the one that I've seen. Now, there's been mentioned a couple of places about like Phalanx being a possibility of getting a G-Max form, but obviously take everything with a pinch of salt. I really wish I hadn't looked at like any spoiler videos or anything. It's just because the clickbait is so strong. The clickbait is too powerful. It pulls you in. And then everyone's going on about Sinnoh remakes, which as they have been for the last like 4 years, ever since Sun and Moon came out. I think, yeah, ever since Sun and Moon came out, it's been Sinnoh remakes, which I'm not sure. Well, I would love for Game Freak to just skip and go on to Gen 5. I would love for Game Freak just to do that, because it would be the biggest screw you to the Gen 4ers that think Gen 4 is the best thing since sliced bread. Because I think, like, yes, it's a decent generation, but I think it's like, it's okay, it's mediocre, it's not amazing. The one that I hate is the travelling to Snowpoint City. The travelling to Snowpoint City is just the one thing that I do not like in that game. It's just too long and annoying. Yeah. But that's like the only issue I really have with it. I mean, the best part of Gen 4 was the fact they did bring evolutions for previous Pokemon that were there. So... Oh, we've got my my outro music. I love this song. Although I really wish I put the howl back in to my outro. That's one thing I do regret, and I can't bother to remake it, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. I mean, it would take me like 20 minutes to redo, if that. But yeah, that's something. That'll be fun. Oh, do I need another egg? That is Drift. That is... I need 2 eggs, damn. I need 2 eggs. So yeah, if there's anyone still about, what Pokemon do you think are really good in Draft League format? Any like, whether it's Little Cup or whether it's just generic formats. What do you think are some amazing Pokemon in that format? Obviously, Pokemon that were really good last year are not going to be in there anymore. So, for example, things like Kura and Black, obviously very much a powerhouse. But that's obviously because it's got a hold of Dragon Dance now. You are not going to see that in draft leagues unless it's one that does legendaries, which the majority of them don't. I don't think, unless it's just the ones that I've been in haven't done legendaries. I'm not really a fan of using legendary Pokemon. I don't like kind of going into Ubers, but if it is, bulk. So bulky Pokemon is that, or just shouting bulk, just shouting bulk at me. I don't know what other Pokemon are really like. Obviously, you have the Tapus. Tapu Koko was like huge. Celesteela was huge. You had like the Mega Latis. They were pretty big. I think the Latis are supposed to be coming back, aren't they? And there's been some suggestion that I've seen about Mega forms, but as far as I've seen, that's only been suggestion. It hasn't been any concrete evidence thus far. So who knows what we get? We're not going to see Z moves. I'm pretty much 100% sure that we're not going to see Z moves. Like I think they are done and dusted, and like I feel the same for Mega Evolutions, but at the same time, I think Mega Evolutions are still the most popular version of things, or versions of the kind of quirkiness since Gen 6. Obviously, I don't think Dynamax and Gigantamax has gone down as well as what they anticipated. I really love it. I think Dynamax and Gigantamax has just added a lot to the game. So, like, not only has it added some kind of differences to how we do things in general, and like competitive battling is just completely different with it because the ability to set up. It makes a lot of Pokemon that were not viable completely viable now. So like Durant. Whilst I still think Durant was still viable, it having Hustle and potentially having a Choice Band, although Choice Band Dynamax doesn't work, does it? So Life Orb Dynamax with Hustle, it's just incredibly powerful. And then you could have the same for other Hustle Pokemon, but I can't think of anything that has Hustle off the top of my head. Togekiss, but Togekiss is better as more of a support, kind of max Airstream potentially, maybe. I'm trying to think what other Pokemon have I used? Arcanine, I really love using Arcanine draft format because I think it's such a variable Pokemon. You can run it as defensive, you can run it as physical, you can run it as special. You could use Burn Up so you don't have a typing. Obviously, things like Excadrill are very scary. Crook's going to be scary when it comes back in the DLC. Skarmory's back, so that's going to be very scary. Especially if it gets access to something like Body Press. That will make it even more terrifying than it already would have been. Just because its high defense is really going to benefit from that. Trying to think what other Pokemon I've done guides for that I thought, oh, this Pokemon could be useful. Can't remember. Hold on, is Galarian Corsola a Little Cup Pokemon? That is broken. That is completely broken. If that is Galarian Corsola, if that is a Little Cup Pokemon, my goodness, that's got to be banned because that is just not going to go down ever. Such a good Pokemon. Trying to think what other Pokemon are there. Like I'm trying to think of Little Cup Pokemon that are really good. Trapinch has a really high attack stat. I think Solosis is supposed to be really good. Vullaby is supposed to be really, really amazing. I can't think of anything else. I know there's loads of and there's some that get Dragon Darts, like Scraggy can get Dragon Darts that can make it a lot better. So is Library Score. Yeah, that is very much a broken Pokemon. That Pokemon would, yeah, I could see Library Score Bunny sweeping because, being able to have Stab in anything, as well as I think it can even get Swords Dance when it's level 1. Does he get Swords Dance? I can't actually remember. I think he gets Swords Dance. Honestly, I've made too many competitive guides that I can't even remember with these new ones. Like, I got confused. For some reason, I thought that Mew could learn Sticky Web, but he cannot. So, he can't. Yeah, he just can't learn Sticky Web. And then, like, yeah. I don't know, what Pokemon are really exciting to use? I'm trying to think through. I'm going to get my phone and I'll have a look through the Little Cup decks, and I'm just giving my opinions of different things. So, we've got Little Cup Pokemon list. Not Lilt, list. So, and I should be able to play one-handed for a little while as well. So, there we go. I'd really want to have, I'd love to have Grookey. Grookey, like, Grassy Terrain Grookey would be amazing. I could even see Snipers, Flare Boost Drifloon, maybe, I don't know, I don't really know, I can't remember what Flare Boost is off the top of my head. But I guess the fact that you can't have Everlight on it as well means that it's probably not going to be living as well, and so many things are going to carry knockoff that it probably would be a lot less scary. So Arrokuda I could definitely see being really useful. Baltoy I think is a valuable Pokemon because it can be used in a variety of different ways. Let me just look at its stats. It can be used defensively, base 40 in its attacks actually, so not amazing. But it will have access to things like Calm Mind. You've got, just looking down the list, Bronzor I can imagine being really good. Bulbasaur potentially could be cool. Chinchou I've heard a lot of good things about. Apparently Chinchou is a really good Pokemon to have in Little Cup format. And I don't know why I'm just talking about this. I've been researching it lately, just having a look at things. Apparently Cosmog was allowed in Little... Mind you, Cosmog being allowed in Little Cup, like, what can Cosmog do? I think all it has access to is Teleport and Splash. Like, it has nothing. So, Cleffa, probably not something that I really worry about. Croagunk could be interesting. No, its attack stats are actually pretty abysmal. A lot worse than I thought they'd be. Dino? Let's have a look at Dino. Nope, not a shiny there. Dino, oh gosh, what's going on? If it does get access to Dragon Dance, though. No, it doesn't. It doesn't get access to Dragon Dance. Okay, so Dino's not really as useful as I thought it would be. Drillbur and Dreepy are obviously going to be two Pokemon that are going to be used or going to be gone in the first round, easy. Just because they are so, they're going to be good. Diglett apparently is really good as well. Eevee, is G-Max Eevee going to be allowed? And well, Pikachu wouldn't count. G-Max Eevee and G-Max Meowth, are they going to be allowed? Or are we just not allowing G-Max Pokemon in there? Frillish, I could definitely see being really good on the specially offensive side and defensive side. Growlithe has access to Intimidate, which is really handy. Litten also has access to Intimidate. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, lots of Pokemon. Honedge I could see being cool. Imdipimp, Jangmo-O, loads of Pokemon that are so cool here. Oh, what? I went this clean by accident. Let's just, yeah, stop talking for a second. No Dynamaxing, fair enough, fair enough. That'd be interesting. That'd be, yeah, that would be interesting. Just trying to look, let's find Drifblim, let's look at Drifblim's stats. Where is Drifblim? I assume Drifblim is just banned in general because I can't actually find it on here. So yeah, I assume if it's already banned on like Little Cup, then it probably should be banned in general. That's what I assume should be happening. Let's get that egg. trying to think what other Pokemon that could be. What are some very scary? I'm just gonna think about Draft League Pokemon. I can't. Like, I really want to get back into a non-Little Cup Draft League as well, because I just love the idea of going back into Draft League format. I'd really love to start using. Well, I've got to draft Hydreigon. I haven't drafted Hydreigon before. I think that's a Pokemon that I'd really love to draft. Not sure. Not actually 100% sure, but we'll see kind of what happens. See what happens. Actually, I did see something be shared. The IBL League or something? I can't actually remember. The IBLN? Saw something on Twitter today about they were looking for coaches, so I might try out for it. Especially if it's going to be a summer league, so a league over the next like 10 weeks, because that's something that I could do. When it gets into September, it's going to be a little more difficult because I'm going to be back at work, but hopefully I shouldn't be too busy actually, thinking about coming September. Actually, no, I probably will be really busy because, you know, kids haven't been in school for 6 months and I'm having to teach them, and probably going to have to teach them manners as well as lots of different things. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to need to get a new webcam. Just seeing that my cable's starting to get a bit dodgy. I think it was where the sticker used to be. So yeah, it was where the sticker used to be, but oh well. To be fair, this webcam has done me yonks. It was like £20 when I bought it. What, 5 years ago? I bought it in my 3rd year of uni. Got 4th year of uni. So I should like 4 years. I think like 4 years. What grade am I teaching? So I teach high school, so years 7 to 11, and I think that's 12-year-old to 16-year-old here. Yeah, I teach science, which is a lot of fun. Some of the weird stuff that you hear come out of people's mouths is just like, oh my goodness. Who taught you that? Who taught you that ham comes from bears? Like, that is one thing that I've had happen to me, and it is just the weirdest thing. I'm also currently being, not necessarily stalked, but you know, there's that thing going around about the person that keeps on saying want to be friends, and then how they can hack into your account if you respond to them. Yeah, I've had that going on for a couple of months now, like just leaving it be. Obviously, there is no truth in that whatsoever. They are not going to be able to get access to your accounts at all through just you replying to a comment on them. They might be able to get your IP, but that's not going to be anything worthwhile, because realistically they're not going to have a software that's going to be able to track down IPs to addresses anyways. So yeah, number 70. Are we going to have a shiny Slowpoke? I could have had a shiny Slowpoke and not even seen it, if I'm honest. Could have had a shiny Slowpoke appear and not even seen, which has actually happened to me multiple times. I think I had a shiny Solosis, and I remember like just looking at it as the screen was fading. It's like, that doesn't look like a normal Solosis. That looks a bit of a weird colour. So I checked on it and I was like, oh, it's a shiny. And I had the same happen for the Hat Pokemon, the early form Hatterene. I can't think what its name is. Is it Hatterna? Might be like, I think it's Hatterna, and then the next one's Hatterene. So Hatterna, I didn't realise it was shiny until I actually looked in the box. So that was, you know, really weird, really strange. Come on, let's get a shiny Slowpoke. Well, it suddenly got bright again. Like, it went really dark for like a couple of hours. Well, yeah, for like a couple of hours. And it's just suddenly gone really light again. It's just weird. God, it's 7:05 already. We've been streaming for over an hour. That's good. Very good. See if we can. Well, we're definitely going to be able to get to. I reckon we'll get around 150 eggs in this stream. Probably 150 eggs ish, because we've still got about 55 minutes to go. Although I'm going to have to pop downstairs for a couple of minutes because I need to go put. At least you just need to go turn the oven on and get my drink out the freezer. So, because I love frozen drinks. Frozen drinks are the best kind of drinks. I also wonder how many of these are actually competitive already, because there's so many. I'm really want to run Trick Room teams at the minute. I just completely went onto a different tangent there, but I'm really feeling Trick Room. At the minute, I used to hate Trick Room. I used to absolutely despise it. I used to think, can't use this. I just didn't understand how to use it, but now I'm actually really excited about using Trick Room. Really excited about using Trick Room teams. I've listened to this kind of music too much. Like, so everyone uses it in their videos nowadays, including me now. You know, so. Oh dear. Alright, I just need to. Oh, I love all these wannabe friend notifications. Right, let's just get. Oh no, of course. Like, what am I doing? I was taking the music off. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's just, you know, put the music back on. Losing my mind. Losing my darn mind. Not a shiny. Not a shiny. How unfortunate. I really hope I'm going to get shiny before Wednesday. I might actually spend like half tomorrow just shiny hunting. I might even stream. I might even consider streaming instead of. Well, no, I'll have the videos uploading. I just need to record them in the morning, which, you know, I'm finding it a lot easier now that I'm recording less competitive guys. There's less repetition, and yeah, 3 a day is more than enough. I'm now getting really hot, so if you notice I start to like get a bit sweaty, that's kind of why. Because it's just suddenly got really warm in here. I am sat in front of my computer, which obviously is streaming, so it's giving out a lot of heat. And, you know, it's just very hot at the minute. So, yeah. I'm so excited for my dinner. So excited. Gonna have me some pork and apple burgers without a roll. I should have got some rolls, but oh well. Oh well, it'll be fine without rolls. Gonna have some sweet potato fries with it and some salad. Number 75. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. Ow, that actually fell on my neck. Oh, apparently I'm not lucky. Apparently I'm not lucky. Oh, imagine if they gave out like a random trailer this evening or something about what to do with the DLC. That'd be wild. That would be absolutely wild. Not expecting it to happen, but it would be absolutely wild. Wild is kind of my new word. I've been using wild a lot lately. It's a good thing normally, or just means you're absolutely crazy. Which often, if I'm talking to myself in the mirror, you know I'm calling myself wild because I am absolutely crazy. I am a wild dog or a wild wolf. That itching just failed completely. Oh, I'm at the point where I'm losing it. I'm at the point where my sanity is gone. My sanity is completely gone. I think I tried scratching myself with the wrong fingers and it was just the wrong angle and just... Oh dear. I almost thumped the guy today. So there was this guy in the shop, and he, for some reason, obviously social distancing is a very important thing at the minute, and the fact that I'm asthmatic as well means that, you know, we need to make sure of social distancing. And this guy really annoyed me. 3 times he reached over me in total around the shop, and this was in 3 different places. This wasn't even in the same place. The first time I just glared at him. I was just like, okay, what are you doing, sort of thing. Just giving him that glare of like, stop. The second time I literally just turned around and went, dude, what's going on? And he just walked off. And the third time, I quite literally growled at him. Yeah, I just kind of growled because he annoyed me. You know, if you want to scare someone from getting at least 2 meters away from you, if you growl at them, that's going to work. That's gonna scare them off. But at this point, like, you should not have to explain to someone what social distancing is and the fact that you need to get out of my space. And it wasn't even the fact like he was coming in within 2 meters of me, it was the fact that he was literally reaching over me. Like, he couldn't wait 2 seconds for me to finish looking for what I was looking for. Like, it was just so rude. But yeah. But the British are loving it because we love queues. And we love tutting in queues as well. Especially when someone lets someone cut in. I've witnessed that happen a couple of times and just saw a mass tut happen. Well, not necessarily a tut, but you can see just the way that everyone's heads kind of go up. They're agitated by the fact that someone has just cut from, you know, cutting to the front of the line when you might have been waiting about 20 minutes. 20 meters? 20 minutes. Oh, 79 eggs. It's 79th. No shiny. Number 80 now. 80, is that going to be an important number for me? Probably not. I mean, it's a 1 in 512 chance, so it's unlikely. Although I have now hatched over 300 eggs for a shiny Slowpoke, because I basically did a load by myself like the last couple of nights. So yeah, this is mounting out to be one that's going to be taking quite a while. Not as bad as my Dreepy. I used the Masuda method. I hatched well over 2,000 eggs and gave up. I've literally got... I only kept perfect Dreepies. So as in 5 IV perfect. And I still didn't get shiny after 2,000 encounters. And I've got about 6 boxes full of just 5 IV Dreepies, which I don't know what to do with. Realistically, I should just release them all, but if people want them, if people want Pokemon, they can have them. I'm not too worried about keeping hold of any of them. They're not worthwhile. Although, to be fair, I have got like 3 Dragapults that I could best simply train. I'm enjoying this music. The right decision to make. Also getting very hungry. But you know, got food in like an hour-ish. Maybe an hour and a half. I need to get a ring light. That's something I've decided I need to get. Just get a ring light. Okay, come on, Slowpoke, show me your face. The world will turn to ash. Little did they know that meant Ash Ketchum rather than, you know, fiery ash. Oh, 82. I do love Galarian Slowpoke shiny. I don't know what my favourite shiny would be. I think you kind of have to go. Well, you don't have to go, but the typical, you know, shiny Charizard. I really do love shiny Charizard. I mean, it is a dragon with black scales. Like, come on. I love it. Love it. What other shinies do I really love the look of? I love the look of shiny Dragapult, even though it's like barely different. It's just like the red turns to yellow, and it's like a slight different green. I love shiny Psyduck. Shiny Psyduck is probably one of my favourite shinies. Definitely one of my favourite. Sorry, I just saw a notification. Shiny Eevee's okay. It's not amazing, but you know, it's okay. Shiny Voltorb. Now that's one that I really want to see. I was hunting for that for ages in Let's Go, and I just failed with it because I gave up. I was hunting for shiny Nidoran as well. I'd love both Nidorans to have shinies, or to have shinies off both Nidorans. That makes more sense. There's loads of Pokemon that I want to shiny hunt. I might actually do some Let's Go shiny hunting streams because I think that that's my favourite way of shiny hunting, because you can see the shiny there and then. And like shiny hunting for things in Viridian Forest is so easy. It's honestly the easiest thing to be able to shiny hunt in Viridian Forest because of the spawn rate being so high. And I'd love to. Well, I've got a shiny Lapras now. I've got a shiny Lapras. I've got a shiny Farfetch'd. Not Farfetch'd, Surfetch'd. I don't know what the shinies I've got. Ooh. I don't know what I'm shiny. There was loads of shinies in Gen 1 that I really want to get. In fact, I'd love to just have a shiny Dex in Gen 1. Wow, I need like 2 more eggs. I'm trying to think what shiny Pokemon in Gen 1 are really... I really wanted a shiny Butterfree. I was trying to get hold of one of those, but the minute it doesn't... Oh, I haven't been on Let's Go in ages. Shiny Electabuzz would be kind of cool, though it looks more or less the same. I'm trying to think of all the different shiny Pokemon that are in Gen 1. Shiny Cypher basically looks the exact same. I think only its neck that looks different. I think. I'm not sure, but I recall its neck looking slightly different. Shiny Growlithe is one that I've hunted for, but I have had no avail to. I got a shiny Oddish. And I think that was randomly I got that one. I don't think I was actually hunting for the shiny Oddish. And the shiny Bulbasaur as well, I wasn't hunting for, it just randomly showed up. And the shiny Pidgey as well, just randomly showed up. I think I literally just caught a shiny Pokemon, then 20 seconds later I caught another one. It was absolutely ridiculous. I'm going for shiny Venonat. I think I'd like a shiny Venonat. I really quite like Venonat. Shiny Vulpix, I would like, but I've got Let's Go Pikachu, so I can't get Vulpix. I mean, I can get Vulpix on this. Shiny... Obviously, shiny Dratini for each Dragonite would definitely be very nice. I'm not sure we get Dratini in Let's Go, top of my head. Can't actually think. Shiny Tangler would be cool. I think I actually started hunting for a shiny Charmander in Let's Go, and I just saved it and stopped. So I could probably just go back to that, because I think that's the last one I was hunting. Unless I was doing... I might have been soft resetting Chanseys. I did get a shiny Chansey in there, but I didn't catch it because I've already got like 3 shinies of it. Because when I was doing the... I don't know if you remember the grind method in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, using the Chanseys and the Blissies. Yeah, I basically did that, and I caught so many shiny... I caught so many shiny Blissey and Chanseys, and then I also got rid of a lot of them, fainted a lot of them, because I was like, I'm halfway through my training, I can't bother to set this up again, because it was like 20% chance of showing up. Do I still need another egg? Yes, I do. Oh, you son of a bitch. God, I am looking forward to having so many, I'm looking forward to having, shiny reactions. I don't think I've actually had a shiny reaction on the channel. Other than... No, I didn't react to it. I got a shiny Oshawott in, my white playthrough when I originally did that, and that was absolutely ridiculous. That was a randomized playthrough. And I think I have. I saw shiny in Pokemon Emerald in my stock lot, but it was literally the only. Well, it was the only time you'll have a shiny on your side of the field and it not be your Pokemon. And it was the Pokemon that Norman gave to Wally to catch his Ralts. And my goodness, I don't even want to know what the chances are for that. I know it was a randomized, but still, the chances of that, my goodness, must have had to been low. Because I didn't inflate any of the shiny chances or anything. Have I seen any more shinies in my games? I don't think I have. Shiny Dugong. It might have been a shiny Dugong. I don't know. But I can remember just that stock lot shiny that was not possible to get, and you know, so upsetting. So upsetting, but hey ho. And the fact as well, like in that generation, there's like a 1 in 8,000 chance of seeing a shiny. So I would love to actually see that. I probably should create like not like just a little like 10-second video of it and be like, well, what is this? The lowest chance shiny ever? Because I think it probably would be one of the lowest opportunities to get a shiny. In fact, it probably is shiny locked in the original game. I don't know. I don't actually know. I think I'm just talking out my arse at the minute, so. Oh, I remember that. Actually, I remember that stock block real well. The start, my goodness. Oh, I remember the feint. That was the worst feint that could possibly happen. And I also foretold it, which was really weird. I think I foretold it. I remember talking about it in one of the episodes prior to it. Or like thinking about, imagine a poison type, being poisoned and fainting whilst walking because you can't get back to the Pokemon Center. And it then happened to me after Roxy's fight. Well, Roxanne. Yeah, Roxanne, because Roxy's the Gen 5 Pokemon gym leader. I need to do a Generation 5 Nuzlocke again. I think I'm going to do like just Pokemon Black or Pokemon White. I could do Blaze Black, but I think I would struggle. I would definitely struggle with that. I really want to have another go at Storm Silver, or I can't remember what the gold was. Because yeah, they're based on Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Can't remember what the Heart Gold one's called, but I might do that at some point. Because that is just the kind of thing that I want to do to myself. I want to, you know, destroy myself. That's yeah. I love doing Nuzlocke. I want to do an egg lock at some point, but I think I need to build up my following again a little bit more before I do the egg lock. I'm also wondering when we are going to see some. Well, I say when are we going to see some legendaries in Leaf Green, but spoilers. Yeah, it already happened. You commented on the episode, yeah. Yeah, I can remember that episode. God, how many years ago was that? That was probably 2.5 years ago. So one. Yeah, I think that was about 2.5 years ago. But yeah, that shiny luck. I actually, now that I think about it, it could well have been a shiny Dugong, because that was a randomized encounter. Oh god. Oh, that's my shiny luck for you. That's the luck of the shiny sprite. Shiny sprites. If we get it on 100, 2 years, yeah. It's like, I think that must have come out because I remember bulk recording that before I went home from uni for Christmas, and I'm pretty sure that was just after Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon had come out, that was released, I think. So that was probably published like early December-ish, back when I was grinding like heck, and I remember I had to pre-record everything. Oh, so 1358, is that on the shiny Dugong on the episode. Oh. Yeah, shiny hunting's fun. Shiny hunting is fun. Although I don't like getting shinies through the surprise tree, because it's always from like machamps.com or Poker Hacks or whatever it's called. Like always. I think I actually have a Rotom that is a shiny Rotom wash from that. And I had a Lapras come through and a Lucario, but I think they released both of them. I don't like shiny Lucario. I know loads of people really love it, but I don't like shiny Lucario. It's really not my kind of thing. Come on, give me a shiny! No! It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Okay, I've got 3 minutes before I need to quickly just pop off for a second, but I will literally be like 30 seconds. So I'll just be turning my oven on and then getting my drink. I am in dire need of a drink. I tell you, like, it's weird. I don't drink enough water through the day. I full well admit that. And then I just end up drinking like 3 litres of water a night, which is probably not too healthy. I find that I drink almost all my water intake. I find I have most of my water intake at any time, at night time, and then I drink hardly anything throughout the day. I love the NCS music. Like, I'll sit at work whilst I'm in my free periods and my non-contacts. I'll sit there and I'll just listen to the music whilst I'm working. Yeah. Although I feel like this is based on an actual song. Yeah, I don't know. I also went through a phase, well, not a phase, the other day I was just listening to old Scooby-Doo songs, like from the movies, and oh my god, the nostalgia kicked in. Like, I really want to rewatch some Scooby-Doo, some of the old films, because that is just nostalgic. Like, Zombie Island, which is one that terrified me as a kid. I could not watch that properly. Although, like, I can remember, it's really weird. Like, I rewatched it, not like quite a while ago, but not recently, but like I'd say maybe like 5-6 years ago. And I could swear there was a scene in there, and I don't know if anyone here has actually watched Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. But I could recall that there was one point where they pull the head off one of the zombies, and I could recall there being like a little bit extra to that scene where they all like throw the head around and they're throwing it kind of not at each other, like kind of out of fear, like, and then they just keep on throwing it to each other, and it eventually lands back on its lap. But I don't think that's actually in the film, which it really kind of, you know, made me question my sanity. But yeah, I loved Scooby-Doo as a kid. I remember my mum painted a mystery machine on my wall, and it was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. My mum is actually a pretty good artist. Oh, literally, that's what I wanted to shout. I wanted to shout, come on. Because I just want the shiny. Not the, yeah, I want the shiny. I was going to say not the shiny, but I do want the shiny. We're almost in triple digits. Yeah, if I'm not too busy tomorrow, I might do a shiny stream tomorrow night. But Because of the new social bubbling, I might be over my boyfriend's, or no, he might be over here, just relaxing, because we haven't actually been able to like spend proper time together in like 2.5 months. So might be doing that. Obviously, I don't know if that will happen yet, but we'll see. We will see. That is number 100 that was not a shiny, and that 100 is completely off center, so let me just adapt that. There, that's still off center. That looks better. Okay, that looks better. Okay. Right, let's just quickly do. Okay, so I need to reopen this time. There we go. Right, there we go. Back. Oh no, I haven't even got my chat open now. What's going on? Just shouting at people. You know, that's kind of my profession anyways. No, take that out of your mouth. No, stop doing that. No, don't kick Jimmy. Jimmy's kind. I don't even know. But I have had some funny experiences at school. Oh, wait, you have to go to bed. Oh, fantastic. Thanks, man. You don't have to do that, if you don't want to, but thank you for that. That's fantastic. Thank you for coming out and joining the stream. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. And I look forward to actually doing the little cup soon. So have a fantastic sleep, I suppose. Oh dear. Right. I feel like I haven't actually clicked the button. I've had like not two shinies. I've had 2 Pokemon hatch. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, right. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to just disappear for a second. So I'm just gonna put my thing there, and I'll be back in literally about 30 seconds. Just to get a quick word on. Alright, I am back. Let me just close my door. Right, okay, here we go. God, shiny hunting my team, that would be wild. That would be absolutely wild. Oh, no, that would just be something that I don't think I'd be able to do. But, oh. Alright, let's continue. I don't actually know where I stopped off. And my webcam's also fallen down a bit as well. So, you need to go up. That's the issue with the hot weather. My tabs that leave my webcam where it is start to melt a little bit, and then the webcam falls down. So, and also, like, I got my drink out, and I forgot. Well, I didn't realise how long it had actually been in, so it's kind of slushy, which is kind of cool, but it's also, you know, in one of these bottles, so, you know, it being slushy is not going to be easy to drink. Nice little bit of orange and mango. Orange and mango squash. Trying to drink less cola, although I have actually got... I realised I poured a glass of cola like an hour ago. Well, not even an hour ago, because I was streaming an hour ago. So probably like almost... Well, it would easily be 2 hours ago now. And it needs to go in the fridge, but I brought it up here just in case. Just in case. God, choked myself. Choked myself. That is actually so pleasant after the heat that we've had today. I recommend it. Even if you put your I just realised I think I've been please don't say that's frustrating. So give me a second to tidy this up because I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. So let me just tidy this up because I made a stupid mistake. Let's just change those. I'm assuming that egg is actually Slowbro. No, Slowpoke. Right, there we go. So getting there. Oh, that was such a mistake. So there's none in there left. Still so many. Luckily, should be able to finish tidying these up. Okay. I do love this music. Yeah, if anyone wants a perfect Slowpoke, let me know, because a perfect modest Slowpoke. I will happily give you one. I will more than happily give you one. I'm not giving away things like my Celebi or Jirachi you can see in there because I actually forgot I had them, and I only just refound them in my Pokemon home because I transferred up like a ton of Pokemon from all my previous games, and yeah, I'm not giving those away because they were event obviously. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see the ice effect on there, you probably can't. No, you can't. I didn't know if you can see it. It's got like a nice ice effect on the side there from where it's been all slushy and started to freeze. And that looks really cool. What is going on with my controller at the minute? For some reason I can't move properly. I am unable to ride a bike. I haven't actually ridden a bike in God knows how long. I rode a motorbike when I was like 17 to 18-ish. So I'd say when I was 18, it's the last time I probably rode a bike. That is ridiculous. Like, I didn't even realise it had been that long. Like 6 years since I've actually been on a bike. A pedal bike I haven't been on in probably about, I reckon I must have been 14. I reckon I must have been 14 when I last rode a pedal bike. And I remember I got very much stung. Stung by stingnails. I hate being stung by stingnails. And I've got a ton of them in my garden at the minute. It's just like, oh, I can't bother to deal with you. And my gloves are also, so I left them out over winter. And didn't realise I left them out, and they've got all mouldy, so I need to get some. But obviously, because shop's been closed, I haven't been able to get hold of any. So, and I'm trying to limit the amount that I go out. Although seeing like today, like all the shops have now reopened, just seeing people just wandering around, just like I saw a woman just kind of wandering through the streets, just going into different shops, and I was like, okay, I know I've been in lockdown for a while, but think about your health. Do think about your health. Obviously, health and safety is the most important factor. That's 105. Don't know why my controller just decided to get funny. Wow, that... No, I don't need an egg. I don't need an egg. I don't think I need an egg. I might do, but I don't know. I don't know. Don't do it to me! God, if my neighbours are here, then... Well, him and neighbour outside and everyone being, oh my god, what is this guy doing? What is this guy even doing? Ah! Yeah, screaming's probably not going to help the situation midnight, but, you know... Why not scream everything? Why not scream? Yeah, that's what I don't even know. Oh, someone spiked that with alcohol and it's just something. I haven't drunk in like 6 months. I haven't drunk since before New Year's Eve. I think it was like the 29th, maybe the 30th was the last time I drank. And my god, like, I've got, like, I could go for an alcoholic beverage, but at the minute I'm kind of not too bothered. What did I have? I might have had one cider. I don't think I have. Oh my god, what's going on with my controller? Like, I was doing most circles fine. But for some reason, at the minute, it's not liking me doing the circles. I was just really thirsty. I've got like ice on the side. There we go, most of it's gone. That was not a shiny. Unfortunately, that was not a shiny. I might actually be able to go to a quarter past. I might actually go to a quarter past 8 because realistically, I put my fries on a little bit later, and they typically need like an hour to do. So, what is going on with my controller at the minute? My goodness, what's wrong with you? I think that was a combination of a sneeze and a cough. A sneeze and a cough? Don't even know what a sneeze is. A sneeze and a cough. I think I still need an egg. If I don't, then I'm going to have another one in the barracks with the other ones. What are the chances that I've actually already had a shiny and I've just not seen it? Someone rewatching through this in 6 years' time and be like, what? He already had a shiny. What is he talking about? He's shiny hunting, but he didn't see the shiny. So, realistically, we've had like a 20% chance. Well, if percentage chance doesn't work that way, but there's a 20% chance that we should have got the shiny already. So there's a 20% chance that it could have been shiny, essentially. Do I need enough? I don't even know if I need an egg. I do need an egg. That's all fine. I also noticed my eyebrows have a bit of a life of their own. Sometimes I'll be like, one of my eyebrows will just be like really high up, and I'm like, when I see in the mirror, I'm like, what's going on? What? Why? I don't know. What's happening? I don't know what's happening. Oh my god! Go on, get out of here! I don't even know what that voice was, but you know, all the voice acting, the better. The terrible voice acting of Midnight Wolf, the story, the synergist. What the hell? I think a key just fell down the side of my desk, or there was like a rat or something. Now I don't think it was going to be a mouse or anything, but. Woo! Let's go crazy. We cycling harder. Right, why isn't anything hatching? This song is a bit boring. Don't know why it's in the top 50 NCS sounds, because it is very I suppose it could kind of be in the background of the video. Like, I could definitely see this being like a background song. Like the kind of like a time lapse or something. You know, if someone's doing their garden, I can see this song being very much a time lapse of them sorting their garden out and making it look all pretty from when it actually looked like a complete dump before. Whereas with me, you probably see there'd probably be a time lapse of me making it all pretty, and then another time lapse straight after it just going downhill. Because my garden at the minute is absolutely atrocious. I need to get out there at some point and do it, but yeah, I suppose we have got the weather for it now as well, so I could go out and do my garden. But also, like, it just always gets worse. It always gets worse every time I sort it out. It just gets worse again. It's not fun. It is not a lot of fun. When are we going to see a shiny? When are we going to see a shiny? 13 more minutes.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star.
I don't like this song. This song is just a little bit. Yeah, nah, we're gonna move on. Okay, yeah, I can deal with this one. I don't know what I'm doing. I've lost it. We're getting to that point where Midnight doesn't know what to do. We can just do a little bit of a jig. Let's think about breast implants. Why? And why is this going to be the shiny? Okay, it wasn't good. Because then I would have had to have them talk about breast implants in the reaction video that I probably would have posted. So, you know. The sad thing is, I'm probably actually going to end up getting a shiny off screen, which is going to be like, frustrating, so I won't be able to show you my reaction. Which it will probably be very lackluster anyway, so I don't know why I make myself laugh. Shoe. No, you only want 2 shoes. You don't have 3 legs. You don't have 3 feet. No, oh, he's saying shoes. Okay. What's he shooting? Is he shooting the clay pigeon? Oh, shooting stars. Okay. This is what the streams come to, just me jigging my body around to some kind of vibrational music. Come on, Slowpoke, you got 10 minutes. You got 10 more minutes to show yourself. And I'm already on like 360 something encounters. So, or 360, about 365 encounters. This is fun. This is so much fun. Like, I really want the shiny now. Kind of falling into that pit now. We could do with a shiny, like, literally, I need that golden booty. Give me that golden booty. Like, in the next 5 eggs, we will see that golden booty. 100%. Realistically, we're probably going to hatch about 11 more eggs today. Probably about 11 more eggs. Do I need any more eggs? Am I full? I am full. It's really sad. I realised the other day that it's the last season of the 100, and that's kind of been my show for the last 7 years. Which is wild to think that I've been watching that for 7 years since I was like since I was 17. Yeah, yeah, I can do maths. My goodness. Woo! No, that was an anticipation woo, but apparently no woo. No woo needed. No woo was needed. We bring up Wendy Woom. She's no longer the homecoming warrior we need. Did anyone ever watch that? Wendy Woo, homecoming queen or warrior? Like, that was a weird. Well, not weird. No, I actually quite enjoyed it. It was quite a good film. By the one Disney star who has not tried to make a career in music. At least I don't believe she has. Like, Brenda Song is Song or Song. I can't actually remember whether her last name has a G on or not. Is one of the only Disney stars who has not tried to make it as a, you know, a singer. Because, you know, apparently Disney star and singing goes hand in hand. We can't be tamed, we can't be tamed. Is that Disney song? We're riding to the core. I've never actually watched Descendants. I don't know. Is it an interesting film? Does anyone know? Is it worth watching? Actually, I might check it out. I might check it out. Part of me wants to rewatch Once Upon a Time, but at the same time, I think I only watched it like not even a year ago. Actually, probably not even 6 months ago. I think it was this year that I watched it. So I could rewatch it. But yeah, who knows? Hello, Nia. Welcome to the stream. I know that I've just been randomly talking about lots of weird stuff in the last 20 minutes. Now I'm on... Oh, that was ice. Now I'm on Disney. Like, I don't know what Disney films to watch. I've watched loads of them, but I don't know what I should be watching. Any recommendations for Disney films, please do let me know, because I want to actually watch some Disney stuff. I haven't watched like any Disney films in a while. I might rewatch Atlantis, because that was one of my favourites as a kid. Queen Kidagagash. Yeah, they're one of my favourite. That's one of my favourite films. I haven't watched that in years, so I might rewatch it. I don't know what else I can rewatch. I can rewatch the first Pokemon movie. Don't really want to look at the remade one. Yeah, I'm not really kind of into the remade one, but I don't know what Disney films to watch. Like until I don't know. Like, I haven't watched the new Beauty and the Beast, so that's something I could probably watch. I haven't watched a lot of the live-action remakes, actually. This is number 121. Bambi. I have watched Bambi when I was young, and I didn't get upset when Bambi's mum got killed, so I got called heartless. But I did cry at The Fox and the Hound when Todd got left behind, so or got left in the woods. So I'm not totally heartless. I do get emotional at some things. That was one of the ones that did make me very, very sad. I used to cry at that all the time. Yeah, Bambi's an option. I have no soul. I mean, I'm pretty sure I sold my soul years ago. Well, I don't really have a soul. Oh well. I'm probably going to hell anyway, so let's face it. I just got icy water down my leg. It's the issue with having like cold drinks. It's dripping down your leg. What am I even talking about? Come on. I don't even know. Um, yeah, I think like live action Disney. I don't know what live action Disney's like. I was thinking Descendants. So if you've seen the Descendants or know anything kind of about that, then do let me know, because that's something that I would be interested in watching if it's good, rather than like Camp Rock 2, which is a bundle of awful. Yeah, or like I don't know. Like, there's also like I saw there's High School Musical the series. Like they've revived it with different casts, and like I assume it's like 10 years later or something. And like I don't know what they're actually doing. So sorry for showing you Rookie D right now. You've been trying to catch one for an hour. So are you doing the catch method? How many times have you knocked him out? How many times have you knocked him out? I do want to get Rookie D at some point. That is on my list. But at the minute, I just want the Galarian Slowpoke. That's all I want. And then potentially the hidden ability starters. Which, if you need a hidden ability Sobble by any chance, or a perfect Slowpoke, or even, I don't know, a Solar Power Charmander, I am more than happy to trade them all. Trade anyway, because I have literally boxes of competitive Pokemon that I am never going to use. I've got like 5 boxes of competitive Score Bunnies that are all like 5 IV. Adamant or Jolly, I think it was Jolly. And then you've got like I've got a lot of boxes of Dreepies that were perfect, which not ever going to be able to get over. It's just so many. I will avenge my Dreepy shiny hunting at some point. So we've got a couple of minutes left. 105 so far because you're trying to catch multiple shiny Pokemon. I see. Yeah, so that's not too bad. Rookie's the main one. So what route are you using, or are you using what area are you on to do that? Because I tried Zigzagoon on Route 2 when you go over the lake, but that one wasn't very good. I can't find any way to do Zigzagoon properly. But yeah, if there's anyone here who has not been here before or is not already subscribed, please do subscribe. If your subscription is public, then it will come up on the screen and I will say thank you very much. Is that not incentive enough to to subscribe to my channel? We're also, like, the wolf pack is growing. Like, it grew wildly before. Yeah, I've had like Route 1. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good place to hunt it. God, I can remember like Route 1. Like, I went through it the first time and I didn't like. I saw a Blipplug, but I didn't actually pay attention to it. I didn't realise until like a lot later in the game. Fantastic, thank you for subbing. Yeah, hopefully my Streamlabs isn't broken. It probably is. Like, I don't know at this point. Or if your subs aren't public, then sometimes it doesn't do that. I don't know really with YouTube anymore. It's kind of a broken system. they're always like, yeah, we're improving this, we're improving that. Like, yeah, but you need to improve this and that rather than that stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go up to 130 and then I think I'll call the stream. Just because I want to go and make sure my burgers are in. So excited for them. Pork and apple, lovely combination. I'll put some onion in it as well. You'll see what that comes out like. I'll eat it anyways. I'm very excited for my burgers, and they need to go in the oven in like a couple of minutes time. So I will just do these last two, and who knows, we could end up getting the shiny in one of these two. That would be a perfect way to end off the stream, but unfortunately I don't think that Slowpoke is going to be playing ball. Although I did see something hilarious shared with Galarian Slowpoke with someone throwing the ball in the Pokemon camp. The Pokemon camp thing you do, they're throwing the ball and it just kept on bouncing on Slowpoke whilst it was walking away. That was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. In fact, actually, what I will do, we'll be streaming later. Not today. I might do tomorrow because I really do want to get this Slowpoke before we have the Isle of Armor released on Wednesday, although I might be streaming on Wednesday as well, because I did plan to start the stream at 11, but the fact that it's not started, the fact that we don't know what time it's coming out, so I might just start the stream at 11, and then if it's like a few hours that I have to do some shiny hunting first, I will. Yeah, I might stream tomorrow. If you're curious and you want to come out, go to my Twitter at Midnight Wolf PT. Go and check that out, or it's on my channel as well. There's a link to it, and that will tell you. I'll update kind of what I'm planning on doing tomorrow, because I'll decide when I'm actually there tomorrow, and it depends how much work I get given, because kind of I'm randomly getting work here and there at the minute. But yes, thank you all for coming out and watching today. It's been absolutely fantastic and fabulous, and I hope you've enjoyed this. And yeah, I'm going to finish off the stream, so thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Oh, there we go, press end.